This is Jimmy's Tips and Tricks. We're going to show you a few tips on how to use a tape measure. We'll jump right into it here. A lot of tape measures will tell you how long they are right in the front. Like this one here is saying 16 feet. Tape measure like this doesn't have any marking to know the length. But if you open these tapes, you'll see within the first couple inches or so, like right here, you'll see 16 feet. That tells you the length of the tape. This one here, right here, 25 foot. It's a 25-foot tape. And this one that didn't have a marking on it, you have 25 feet. So they'll all tell you as soon as you start pulling the tape out exactly what the length is. If you look at these tapes, a lot of tapes will have classification on them 1 through 4, and that's just telling you the quality, accuracy of the tape measure. A 1 would be the most accurate, 2 a little less, 3 a little less than that, and 4 would be the lowest. If they don't have a marking on them, then they're not classified. Doesn't mean that they're not good. It just means they haven't been classified. So here we have a bold mark here on the 1 foot mark. And you see it here in a box with a line and here. Okay, every foot will be marked like that. If you go back here and you'll see 16 inches is in red. Okay, 16 in red, 16 in red. This is usually where you would put a stud in a wall, 16. Sometimes they're 24. But the tape measure, every 16 inches, 16, 32, 32, you'll see that that's marked out. So it's easy to do studs on a wall. If you lay your tape out, you can put your studs right where you need them. If you come back here towards the beginning of the tape, you'll see, let's use this tape here. Here's your 1 inch mark. The inch marks are the longest line. You can see those lines are the longest. When you go down to a 1/2 inch, it's a little shorter than the 1 inch. A 1/4 inch is a little shorter than the 1/2, and then the 1/8 inch and the 1/16 inch. As you go down in size, each line gets a little shorter. Just to show you on here, you have 1 inch. Your first mark here on this tape is a 1/16 of an inch. Then an 1/8 inch, 3/16, and a 1/4. So if you were to go, say, right here, that would be 1 inch and 3/4. Okay, right here would be 1 inch and 7/8. Here would be 1 inch and 15/16. So you just count the lines and you can tell exactly the measurement you need. A lot of tape measures will come with the markings on them, telling you 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2, and it's all broke down for you. Then you see the other tapes that don't have that, but they're all still the same. Okay, another thing to look for on tape measures, not all of them have it, but if you look on these tapes right here, you'll see a diamond, diamond right here. Okay, that diamond is at 19 and 3/16 of an inch. And every 19 and 3/16 of an inch, you'll have another diamond. What these diamonds are for is manufactured floor joists. They're to be installed 19 and 3/16 of an inch on center. So kind of like the stud wall. If you lay out your joists, you lay out your tape, your joists will go where every diamond is. And that's just a quicker way to be able to reference for floor joists. If you look at the tape measure, you'll notice that this end clip here is loose. It moves back and forth. The reason for this is so that when you hook something on a board, it pulls that tape tight, which gives you a true measurement here. Now, if you were to, the whole reason it's loose like that, if you were measuring a window frame or something and you have an inside measurement, when you push that tape against there, that clip slides forward and it allows for the thickness of the clip. So your measurements will still be accurate. So that's why this moves like it does, back and forth. All tapes are like that. Also, there's a little slot on here, and what that's for is to hook a nail or a screw. You can hook it like that, and it'll stay on there for you. Almost all tapes will have that. Oh, yeah, let's get it in the slot.
Perfect.
Okay, and then also, a lot of tape measures will have a little sawtooth looking end on them, and what that is, if you're making a measurement, you can scribe with it real easily by just going like that. You can do it with one like this too.
Yeah, you might just have to push a little harder.
Yeah, you got to push a little harder on this, but it'll still do the same thing. That pretty much sums up our tips and tricks on tape measures. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button below and subscribe, and you can get more tips and tricks later. Thank you.